Poor Bear back in the bay again. So, guys, I haven't made a video for some time, and I feel like something I gotta take a little fake break, whatever you want to call it, right? But I just feel like I gotta think about what I want to speak about. You know what I'm saying? There's a point of me here to come out here to pander to you guys. So, like, the main thing I want to talk about right now, guys, you have to realize, right? A lot of people don't ever have your best interest at heart. A lot of people are gonna perish during this next tumultuous time we have coming up, and it's mainly because, like, instead of them seeing like what is to come, like the unfortunate events that are unfolding and the fortunate events that are unfolding if you are an investor, like, they just kind of choose to just allow themselves to just stay on the wayside. Like, it's intriguing to think about it, right? There's people that tell you about just come to you and bring you, like, what's it called again, current events, right? And you look at them and you try to figure out why the fuck they know so much about this person and nothing about themselves, right? And you have to realize, right, these people are fucking jackasses. There's nothing you can learn from a jackass besides how to be a jackass yourself, you know? And with that being said, the more and more you choose to allow them into your life, the more confused you tend to be. You tend to be more confused because now you're kind of just looking at them, trying to figure out why the fuck did they come to you with this stupid ass news. But the more and more stupidity you allow in your life, the more and more stupidity you will have, right? So the longer you choose to stray away from whatever fuckery is going on and to just stay more honed in on yourself than anything else, the easier it becomes. That's when you got to realize, right? Hard work will always be talent because dedication is something that you cannot fake. You know what I'm saying? If you're dedicated to making a change in your life, if you're dedicated to your weight loss goal, if you're dedicated to getting more muscle, if you're dedicated to learning more about assets, you will get there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's dedication and it's something that is pushing you through, pulling you through, rather than you just, pretty much going with the motions. Like, you really have to realize this, guys. Like, within 24 hours, right? Yes, we all have to work a job until we have our assets work for us. But if you're going to work this job, be in the mindset that, yeah, I'm never going to get out of this job. I'm going to be a job forever. Like, then it's going to be on you. It's always going to be on you. It's pretty much on you because now you're failing and you're going to just point fingers even though you are the one to blame. That's why I find it to be so wild that people, like, point fingers of the one to blame when nobody's oppressing you. I don't know need to hear that, but I feel like people kind of tend to feel as though they could use, like, oh yeah, I'm being oppressed. Oppressed by fucking what? Oppressed by people that have mad bread because over the course of the years they made sure that their family was good. That's just crazy to me when you hear some shit like that. It don't even make any sense. It really has you thinking in your head that, like, something is wrong with me. I don't know why I'm not thinking this way, like, da da da. But, like, it's not even that. It's kind of like you have to realize what has been done. You have to realize that tax is really jacking all your money. You have to realize that over the course of your life, what have you done? What have you learned? What have you made sure to be able to explain to anybody? You know what I'm saying? What can you do better than everybody else? What have you invested in besides food to eat? Can you read a book? Can you read 5 lines of a book? Do you know how to fucking read? Were you in school and when they call you to read, you was there acting like you was a D3D head ass nigga? These are questions you have to ask yourself. If you're the D3D then starts to read, like, that's like one thing I feel like I was always thankful for my mother. Like, I forgot how old I was, but, like, every day I'd have to read like an hour or 30 minutes or whatever, and then I could go back to playing the game. And, like, that does stimulate your mind more because not a lot of kids are reading at home. So, like, instead of me being fucking stupid when I got called in class to fucking read, I knew how to pronounce words. I wasn't hired like a jackass. And reading is fundamental, yet a lot of people don't know how to fucking read. Learn how to listen. Learn how to actively listen. Like, don't just, like, hear something and then be like, yeah, I'm going to respond to this. Actively listen. Like, open your fucking ear hole. There's so much that can be done. There's so much that can be changed. But the change will and always will start with you. As simple as that. Once you realize this, the easier life becomes for you. You don't have to chase trends, guys. You have to understand what is working and what will always work. Don't try to invest at certain times to get a certain amount back. Like, really realize that you have to be in the markets 365, 7 days a week, regardless of how you feel. Get this emotional shit out of your life. Understand that within these 24 hours, like I said before, what have you enhanced in your life? If it's nothing, it's time to start enhancing some shit. It's time to start writing down your goals. It's time to start you understanding what you want and need to get done. And life will work out for the better when you do what the hell you know you need to do. Like, nothing is as hard as everybody makes it out to be. Really think about this. There's people that tell you that you can't do something due to the fact that they weren't able to do it. Guys, these people are fucking haters. It's not hard to see this shit. And if you become the five people you hang around and everybody you hang around with is just doing bullshit, what do you think what do you guys believe that will become of you? Like, I'm trying to understand, like, what is everybody's end goal? My end goal is to be able to look in the back of the house, right, and see the goddamn beach, and be able to swim for 2-3 hours a day, and be able to work out much as I want to work out, and then continue on having my investments work for me. That's why I go so hard. What drives you? That's the main thing. I love y'all. What you water will grow, what you cast will last. Don't forget, tokenized real estate, Bitcoin mining. Don't go with available on all platforms. What else is there? Really, really realize that within this day and age, if you're not investing, you're just pretty much being a standby. People kind of don't understand that active income will never outlast passive income. So the harder they work and the more they get taxed, they try to figure out why they can get out of the rat race because they don't have any fucking assets. When you bring up assets to somebody, if they look at you like you have 3 heads, really understand that they have never heard this type of verbiage, this type of language before ever in their life. Simple as that. But I love y'all. Stay strong. And we shall all get through this storm in whichever capacity we feel like we need to. Goodbye.